This little button right here is the tape measure tool. It's a very handy tool that is commonly used, and that's the button. The keyboard shortcut is T, so T for tape measure. And it does three things. It'll create a never-ending guideline. It can create a stopped with endpoints guideline, or it can simply just measure. It's a tape measure. You can measure in between 2 points. So first, to create a never-ending guideline, you must select an edge parallel to where you want. And by selecting an edge, I don't mean on this endpoint. You have to be somewhere on the edge. Click on this and say I want a tape measure or a guideline that is 3 inches away. Okay, let's drag this direction, type in 3 on the keyboard and press enter. Now I have a never-ending guideline that is 3 inches away from that edge. Let's say I want another never-ending guideline that is exactly collinear with this edge. I'll simply select the edge, drag in the same direction of the edge, and click again. So it dropped that exact same tape measure on that edge, and I can come down here and you can see it's on that edge. You can also create stopped guidelines, and by that you don't start on an edge, you actually start at an end point. So if I click here and I just want to make a short guideline from here to here, there you go. It does not continue. It's stopped because I started on an endpoint. Let's just say, for whatever reason, from this endpoint 3 inches down here, I wanted to make a circle. So let's go from this endpoint and let's type in 3, enter. And that gives me a snapping point, a guide point is what it's called, to create my little circle. I can snap to that guide point and create a circle. So you can use these for laying out and measuring and all that good stuff. Oh, speaking of measuring, let's T for tape measure again, and by default you have this little plus sign. That means you are adding guidelines with the plus sign. I don't want to add a guideline, so let's just press the control button and we get rid of it. I want to measure some stuff. So I can click this point and click this point, and it tells me that it's 12 inches down here at the bottom. Now once you've clicked twice, you've brought back into the little plus sign mode. So control again, and I want to measure this from here to here, and it says 20. Now you don't have to click every single time. Let's say you wanted to measure these exact two distances that I just measured, but you don't want to go back in and press control. It's not that big of a deal, but to do it quicker, you can just press control to get rid of the plus sign. This is the common point in between both measurements, so you can start here, just drag your mouse. It'll pop up without you clicking. It says 12. Okay, that's fine. And drag over here. That's 20. Okay, that's fine. So you got some multiple measurements from the same point without ever dropping it off. And if you just wanted to, you could measure some distances over here without ever clicking. So it'll always pop up your measurement as well. But that's the tape measure tool. It's very handy. It's very cool, and I use it a lot.